Introduction: The essence of Stoicism. Seneca once profoundly said, "Think about that for a second." Here we are on this incredible journey called life, filled with endless possibilities, seeking to live fully, deeply, and meaningfully. But what does it truly mean to live well? As you join me today, imagine embarking on a path that not only enlightens but also empowers you, transforming your everyday experiences into a wellspring of wisdom and insight. We're diving into the world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's all about resilience, clarity, and the profound peace that comes from understanding the art of living. Today, I'll share with you 10 powerful Stoic strategies that can revolutionize the way you perceive, interact with, and navigate through the world. So if you're ready to transform your approach to life's ups and downs, to learn how to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, and to discover a wellspring of inner peace and strength, then you're in the right place. Before we dive deep into the transformative wisdom of Stoicism, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our community of thinkers and seekers. And remember, each segment of this video is packed with value, so don't skip any part. Stay with us to fully embrace the journey we're about to undertake together. Embracing change, the Stoic approach to life's inevitabilities. When was the last time something changed in your life? Maybe it was something small, like a change in your daily routine, or perhaps something bigger, like a career shift or a move to a new city. It felt uncomfortable, right? Maybe even scary. But here's where Stoicism comes in, teaching us that these moments of discomfort are not just obstacles, they are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for becoming stronger versions of ourselves. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, put it beautifully. He said, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" This perspective is powerful. It's about seeing the fabric of our lives as a mosaic, ever-changing and evolving with each new piece, each change contributing to the beauty of the whole. Now, embracing change isn't about being passive. It's not about letting life sweep you along. No, it's about engagement. It's about meeting these changes head-on with courage, with openness, and with the willingness to adapt and learn. It's about asking ourselves, what can this change teach me? How can it help me grow? And yes, facing change can be daunting, but Stoicism equips us with the mindset to not just endure but to thrive. It teaches us to find stability within ourselves, to anchor ourselves in our values and virtues so that we can face any change with equanimity and grace. In fact, growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It's often in those moments of discomfort that we find the most profound opportunities for personal growth and transformation. So what does Stoicism have to say about this? Well, the Stoics were masters at turning adversity into advantage. They believed that facing difficulties head-on was not only character building but also a pathway to developing resilience, wisdom, and inner strength. Think about a muscle. Without resistance, without challenge, it can't grow stronger. The same goes for our character and our mind. Now let's get personal for a moment. Think about a time when you were truly uncomfortable. Maybe it was tackling a challenging project at work, dealing with a difficult relationship, or facing a fear. It was tough, right? You might have wanted to give up, to retreat back to your comfort zone. But if you pushed through, you likely emerged on the other side stronger, wiser, and more capable. This is the essence of embracing discomfort as taught by Stoicism. It's about seeing these challenging moments not as impediments but as opportunities. Marcus Aurelius, a true embodiment of Stoic principles, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What he means here is that obstacles aren't just hurdles to overcome, they're chances to forge our path. The power of embracing discomfort for personal growth. To practice virtue and to grow. But how do we do this? How do we embrace discomfort when every fiber of our being wants to avoid it? Well, it starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing discomfort as something to dread, we can see it as a signal, a beacon guiding us toward personal growth. It's about stepping into the challenge, leaning into the discomfort, and asking ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can this strengthen me? It's also about preparation and practice. Just as Stoics practice negative visualization, imagining the worst-case scenarios to prepare themselves mentally, we can practice stepping into small discomforts voluntarily. This might mean taking a cold shower, speaking up in a meeting, or tackling a project we've been avoiding. These acts of voluntary discomfort build our resilience, so when life throws us bigger challenges, we're ready. In the context of Stoicism, disengagement is not about turning your back on the world. Instead, it's about creating a space for yourself, a mental retreat, if you will, to gain clarity, perspective, and peace of mind. You see, we live in a world that's constantly buzzing. Our days are filled with endless tasks, notifications, meetings, and all sorts of demands on our attention and energy. It's easy to get caught up in this whirlwind of activity and lose touch with ourselves, our values, and what truly matters. This is where the Stoic practice of disengagement comes in. It's about intentionally stepping back, even if just for a moment, to reconnect with ourselves and view our lives with a fresh perspective. Now you might wonder, how did the Stoics practice disengagement? Well, they were big on reflection and meditation, taking time each day to examine their thoughts, actions, and reactions. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, would set aside time for self-reflection, writing in his journal, which later became the Meditations, a cornerstone of Stoic literature. This practice helped him stay grounded, self-aware, and aligned with his values amidst the complexities of life as a Roman emperor. So how can we, in our modern lives, practice this kind of disengagement? It might be simpler than you think. It could be as straightforward as taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, perhaps in the morning before the day ramps up or in the evening as it winds down. During this time, you can reflect on your day, your reactions to events, and your alignment with your values. It's about observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment and gaining insights into your behavior and motivations. Another way to practice disengagement is through what I like to call intentional pauses. These are moments throughout your day where you stop what you're doing, take a deep breath, and simply be present. It could be a pause between tasks, a quiet moment savoring your coffee, or a brief walk to clear your mind. These pauses can help break the cycle of constant engagement and provide little oases of tranquility in your day. Practicing disengagement doesn't mean you care less about your responsibilities or the people around you. On the contrary, it allows you to engage more fully and meaningfully when you do. By stepping back regularly, you can recharge your mental batteries, gain fresh perspectives, and approach your activities with renewed energy and focus. Stoicism encourages us to see learning in a broader, more integrated way, as a continuous journey that enriches our lives, honors our minds, and deepens our understanding of the world and ourselves. The Stoics believed that every experience, every interaction, and even every challenge offers us a lesson. And it's through these lessons that we grow wiser, more resilient, and more attuned to our true nature. For them, learning wasn't just an intellectual exercise, it was a vital, life-enhancing pursuit deeply intertwined with the practice of virtue and the quest for a good life. Now let's bring this idea of lifelong learning into our context, our world. How can we embrace this Stoic practice in our daily lives? Well, it starts with curiosity, the kind of vibrant, open-ended curiosity that drives us to explore, ask questions, and seek out new experiences and perspectives. It's about looking at the world around us with wonder and a desire to understand more deeply. But maintaining lifelong learning isn't just about being curious, it's also about being deliberate in our pursuit of knowledge and growth. It means setting aside time for reflection, for reading, for engaging in meaningful conversations, and for practicing new skills. It's about being a student of life, regardless of our age or situation. Now, one of the beautiful things about this approach to learning is that it's incredibly empowering. Think about it. When we commit to lifelong learning, we're essentially saying that we're never done growing, evolving, and expanding our horizons. We're acknowledging that there's always more to discover, more to understand, and more ways to enrich our lives and the lives of others. So how can we cultivate this mindset? How can we keep the flame of curiosity and the passion for learning alive? Well, we can start by diversifying our sources of knowledge. This means not just reading books or articles, but also listening to podcasts, attending talks or workshops, traveling, trying new hobbies, and engaging with people who have different perspectives and experiences. We can also embrace the Stoic practice of self-examination, regularly reflecting on our experiences, our reactions, and our assumptions. This kind of introspection can lead to profound insights and a deeper understanding of the lessons life is teaching us. Lifelong learning, the Stoic path to wisdom. And here's something crucial to remember: maintaining lifelong learning is not a solitary journey. It's enriched by sharing our discoveries and insights with others, by engaging in dialogues, and by being part of a community of learners. This exchange not only deepens our own understanding but also contributes to the growth and enrichment of those around us. The Stoics understood that life doesn't always unfold as we wish. There are ups and downs, joys and sorrows, gains and losses. But through it all, cultivating gratitude allows us to focus on the abundance rather than the lack, the lessons rather than the disappointments, and the opportunities rather than the obstacles. It's about appreciating what we have here and now, without taking anything for granted. So how do we cultivate this profound sense of gratitude in our everyday lives? Well, it starts with mindfulness, with being present and truly aware of the myriad blessings surrounding us at any given moment. It's about waking up each day and recognizing the miracle of life itself, the air we breathe, the sky above us, our ability to think, feel, love, and aspire. But cultivating gratitude also involves a shift in perspective. It means recognizing that even our challenges and struggles can be sources of gratitude, for they teach us, shape us, and give us strength. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, encouraged us to see each day as a precious gift, an opportunity to live according to our values and to contribute positively to the world around us. Now, you might be wondering, how can we maintain this attitude of gratitude amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life? One effective practice is keeping a gratitude journal. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They can be big things or small moments, a kind gesture from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, a personal achievement. This practice helps us tune into the positive aspects of our lives and fosters a habit of appreciation. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through reflection and meditation, taking time to contemplate the things we often overlook or take for granted. It can also be helpful to express our gratitude to others, not just in our thoughts but through our words and actions, reinforcing our sense of interconnectedness and mutual appreciation. But here's the key: cultivating gratitude is not about ignoring the difficulties or injustices of the world. Rather, it's about finding a balance, acknowledging the good with the bad, and choosing to focus on what uplifts and nourishes our spirit. This doesn't mean we become complacent or passive. Instead, gratitude fuels us with positive energy and resilience, empowering us to face life's challenges with courage and grace.